There's something magical about a K-drama couple that stays with us long after the final episode ends. It's not just the romance or the unforgettable kisses that capture our hearts. It's the way two characters grow together, overcome impossible challenges, and remind us that love can exist even in the most unexpected places. Over the years, countless on-screen couples have made us laugh, cry, and believe in happy endings. Some romances were filled with grand gestures, while others won us over with quiet moments and meaningful conversations. Even years after their dramas aired, fans continue to revisit these stories, proving that true chemistry never fades. Today, we're looking back at 10 K-drama couples that fans simply can't forget. One couple that continues to hold a special place in fans' hearts is Hyun Bin and Son Ye-jin in Crash Landing on You. Their story begins in the most unbelievable way when a South Korean businesswoman accidentally lands in North Korea after a paragliding accident. There, she meets a reserved North Korean officer whose sense of duty slowly transforms into unconditional love. Their relationship is built on trust, sacrifice, and countless emotional moments that kept viewers glued to their screens. Every smile, every glance, and every goodbye felt incredibly genuine. What made their story even more unforgettable was the way they protected each other despite impossible circumstances. Fans around the world celebrated every emotional scene, and when the actors later became a real-life couple, it felt like a fairy tale had come true. Even today, many viewers still call them one of the greatest K-drama couples of all time. Another unforgettable pair is Lee Min-ho and Park Shin-hye in The Heirs. Their love story introduced millions of international viewers to Korean dramas. Playing two teenagers from completely different worlds, they showed how love could overcome social status, family pressure, and painful misunderstandings. Kim Tan's determination to protect Cha Eun-sang made audiences root for them from beginning to end. The drama was filled with emotional confessions, jealous rivals, and memorable romantic moments that fans still watch repeatedly. Even after so many years, clips from the series continue to trend online, proving that their chemistry has stood the test of time. No conversation about legendary couples would be complete without mentioning Song Joong-ki and Song Hye-kyo in Descendants of the Sun. The romance between a fearless military captain and a compassionate doctor perfectly balanced action with heartfelt emotion. Their relationship faced constant danger, yet every reunion reminded viewers why they belonged together. Their natural chemistry made every scene believable, whether they were teasing each other during peaceful moments or risking their lives during dangerous missions. The series became a global sensation, inspiring countless fans to fall in love with Korean dramas for the very first time. Lee Jong-suk and Han Hyo-joo also created one of television's most unique romances in W. Instead of falling in love in an ordinary world, their characters crossed the boundary between reality and a webtoon universe. Every episode left viewers wondering what would happen next as their love battled impossible obstacles. Their emotional performances made even the most unbelievable storyline feel real. Fans admired how deeply they cared for each other despite living in different worlds. Their unforgettable chemistry transformed an already creative story into one of the most talked-about romantic dramas ever produced. Then there is Ji Chang-wook and Park Min-young in Healer. Unlike many dramas that rely only on grand romantic moments, this story slowly built trust between two lonely people hiding painful secrets. Watching them gradually open their hearts to each other was incredibly satisfying. Their romance felt mature, sincere, and deeply emotional. Fans especially loved the quiet scenes where words weren't even necessary because their expression said everything. Years after the drama ended, viewers still praise their incredible chemistry and continue recommending the series to new K-drama fans. Another couple that captured millions of hearts is Gong Yoo and Kim Go-eun in Goblin. Their romance combined fantasy with deep emotional storytelling. The immortal goblin searching for the one person who could finally bring peace to his endless life created one of television's most unforgettable love stories. Although separated by fate, time, and supernatural forces, their connection remained unbreakable. Beautiful cinematography, emotional music, and unforgettable performances turned every episode into an emotional experience. Their story reminded viewers that true love sometimes requires extraordinary sacrifice. What makes these couples so unforgettable isn't simply their good looks or romantic scenes. It's the emotional journey they shared together. They taught viewers about patience, forgiveness, courage, and unconditional love. They showed that every relationship faces challenges, but genuine love continues to grow through trust and understanding. Long after the final credits rolled, these couples remained part of fans' lives because their stories felt authentic and emotionally rewarding. As new K-dramas continue to introduce fresh romances every year, the standard set by these unforgettable couples remains incredibly high. Every new pairing is compared to these legendary romances because they created moments that still bring smiles, tears, and excitement years later. Whether you're watching these dramas for the first time or revisiting them once again, their stories continue to remind us why K-dramas have become a global phenomenon. Even after these unforgettable stories, K-drama creators continued to surprise fans with romances that felt fresh, emotional, and impossible to ignore. One of those couples was Park Seo-joon and Park Min-young in What's Wrong with Secretary Kim. At first glance, their relationship seemed like a typical office romance, but it quickly became much more. The confident vice chairman, who believed the world revolved around him, slowly realized that the one person he couldn't imagine living without was the loyal secretary who had stood by his side for years. Their playful arguments, hilarious misunderstandings, and heartfelt confessions created a perfect balance of comedy and romance. Fans couldn't get enough of the way they looked at each other, and every episode left viewers eagerly waiting for the next sweet moment. Even today, many people consider them one of the funniest and most charming couples in K-drama history.